And we talked about at the beginning, you are kind of a natural at this job. Jennifer Aniston said it, so it's got to be true. But in addition to that, I mean, I think maybe one of the reasons that you are so good at this job is because of your experience. For example, you were, as a kid, on Johnny Carson.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. I've been waiting all my life to meet you, and I found you on this show.
Your whole life.
And then you were the youngest SNL host of all time.
All right, are you ever going to get married?
Steven.
Stephen who?
Spielberg.
Oh.
Yes!
You were on the first Conan O'Brien show of all time.
Right now you're doing the guest jeans, and
Yes, I am.
we actually have that photo here. If we could put it up. Can we see that? There we go. Ow! 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 Help me out here, Andy. Ow! 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 Wow! Wow! Ow! 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 Drew, I'm sorry, but it's on the cue cards. I have to do as I'm told.
And then you had a very iconic experience on the David Letterman show. Not to mention 20 times on his show, and then he was on your show. I mean, having that history, being on shows similar to yours, do you think that helped you get to where you are today? And tell me about what are some of the memories that you have from being on all of those shows?
Okay, first of all, John, who does your research? Is it you or
Did it
do
all
you
myself.
I'm so impressed. I really am.
Thank you.
I think that's one of my biggest goals in this job is there is a journalistic aspect to this job. I want to make it personal. I want to draw out different types of conversations with people. I've been on the other side of the interview. And you're looking for people to know things, have information, backstory, history, and like give you a dynamic question rather than like, why did you choose to do this project? Mm-hmm. So I thank you for your meticulous knowledge and effort.
Let me just say, like, I mean, you could tell right away. You came into on the Johnny Carson set, you slipped because you had the new shoes, and
Yep, I did.
in that situation, anybody could have just shut down, didn't faze you. And you were hilarious the whole time. Took your teeth out, sat them on the desk. Johnny just went with it, and it just made like a hilarious moment. And it just kind of told the world that this person is born to be a star. And then I mentioned all these other iconic shows that you were on as well. And any other memories that stick out?
I'll give you some fun little facts. When I slipped on Carson, I inside died. I was like, why can't I ever be cool? And that kind of physical attribute and behavior still haunts me to this day. If I ever try to be cool, I will trip and fall. Like, it's just my karma and my journey, but it does keep me humble. And then the Conan O'Brien, Lauren Michaels, actually, because I had just done that Letterman thing, was like, I want you, I need you on Conan. It's his first show. And he actually flew me from Texas. I think I was making Bad Girls. And he was just like, I need you to come in. And I was like, I'm making this movie. I don't know. Like, I just remember Lauren Michaels being like, I need you on this show. So I was like, anything for you, Lauren. And that's pretty much how everyone on planet Earth behaves, because he's a genius. Mm-hmm. And then what was the other question?
I guess I was just asking about like memories in general, but you
and the
definitely...
David Letterman moment,
yes.
which Dave came and showed up for me on my birthday.
On your birthday.
And
Yep.
surprised me here on the show, and that was his birthday that I did the infamous. Honestly, I did not know what I was doing. I had just done this weird comedy thing with my friend at like this nightclub called the Blue Angel, and thank God it was the 90s. There were no cell phones, and I did a little striptease, and his producer had heard about that, so they were like, would you ever talk about that? And I was like, sure, why not? So when Dave brought it up, I just got the idea to do I didn't know what I was doing. I was on a runaway train called Spontaneity, and when I got in the car afterwards, I looked to my partner, Nancy Javonen, who's now Nancy Fallon, and I was like, what did I just do? Mm-hmm. And so I'm glad that Dave went with it, because Dave's tricky. You know, he could have turned on me in that moment, and he had my back in a moment where I did not know what I was doing. But I grew up, literally, my biggest crush growing up was David Letterman. So I think I just wanted to do something silly for him, because I've just loved what he put out into the world. I wasn't trying to be sexual. I don't know what I was doing. I still, to this day, don't even know how I would have the courage to do something like that, because now I'm so appropriate, and I just don't even think I have that. I would never do anything like that now. So it was fun.
Hey, you took a risk, and you're right. It could have gone one of two ways because it didn't go so well with Crispin Glover. I don't know if you ever saw that clip. Check that out.
Of course I did. The platform wig moment where he walked off the set.
I'm strong, you know. I'm strong. I can arm wrestle. Do you want to arm wrestle?
No.
I've been taking, these aren't mine. I can kick.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm going to go check on the top 10.
And that was his last time blacklisted from the show. Oh no, he did come back, but for a while he was kicked off the show. But
yeah.
So it could have gone worse. It went great, led to some great things. You mentioned that he came back for your show for your birthday. My only complaint with Dave there is, Dave, come on, man, return the favor. He didn't flash you, but hey, we'll let it slide this time. Maybe your next birthday. And, anyway, I know I could talk to you forever. I know you got to go. You got more of these, and you got a lot to do. But Drew Barrymore, thank you so much. It was amazing to talk to you. Such an honor. You're just as great to talk to in real life as I would expect. So thank you so much.
John, will you please come to New York and sit at this desk with me, or I'll come to Minneapolis and we can do a show together, because we are definitely birds of a feather.
Absolutely. I grew up watching you, so appreciate everything you do. Drew Barrymore. Appreciate everything. Twin Cities, check out the Drew Barrymore Show right here on the CW Twin Cities, 9 a.m., 3 p.m. Thanks, Drew.
John, we have a date in the future, okay? You promise?
Absolutely. I promise.
Great. I'll see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Okay, bye.